Good day, gents. Ladies and gents. More the ladies than the gents. I sort of prefer the ladies more, but you can't trust anybody nowadays. Is there any evidence that we can trust anybody anymore? Well, besides that, and it's irrelevant, just to tell you two facts that I just picked up from online. Fact number one, Matrix has an 85 count to it. 85 happens to be the speed limit, and I went over this in Montana and Texas. I could be 100% wrong, but I was 100% right at one point. Secondly, the reason I mention it is because the 8 happens to be the two parts of heaven, which 4 and 4. This part of the heaven and this part of the heaven. But in its own, it's still its own 8. It's 8 and it's 8. 88 keys on the piano, 188-day sequence between earthquakes and stuff that they were mentioning online. So not only that, silver lining, silver hair, and all the things that rhyme with everything that you know will eventually connect to a number that is inside the matrix. Why I'm saying this is because two things. One is I heard between me and the computer was that Bill Gates says there's too many people in the world. So I started to think about it so much that I couldn't sleep last night, and then I fell asleep. And that's when it all began. It was the dream. You get electricity in your house, don't you? Your light bulb comes with electricity. You better start watching yourself because they can infiltrate within that electricity. Okay, they can put it inside the electric on one end and it will come out on the other end in your house. You're not sick. You don't have a virus. How close should we actually put the screen towards us? Are there any filters that come within? Because I think we have to start putting filters on our electrical circuits, because I think one of the next traumatic things that will come about, it's not the injection that they will needle you and all the kids. It's going to come right through your computer screen by the electricity. Well, it's so simple. Any hacker can break in. The electricity must break out. If you can go inside electricity and open up doors, the electricity can come out at you. For instance, light, the computer screen, whatever you type pops up. That energy on your finger is touching a keyboard where it's electronically picked up and put inside a mainframe. The matrix exists. I am MrTacpans, all because of the matrix. Within my dreams, I have seen things, and every single night I dream, and all I get is the same thing, same dream, over and over and over again. But they're not normal dreams like everybody else has. Well, obviously nobody has normal dreams, because when you wake up, the dream's gone. It's only a memory within here. And then again, have you remembered anything from your dream? Have you remembered anything in your life that you have done or somebody has asked you to do, or where you somebody asked you to do, but you were reluctant to do it because you weren't able to see within inside the vision? Well, what I think should happen now is take everything lightly, but take nothing for granted. Find a source to find the reason so that you will be able to better comprehend within yourself to advance. Because if we're stopped and we don't understand, we can continue advancing, but we'll be leaving out little spots. The last thing I want to mention, because it's really funny, okay, it's that the 2 and 4, and I think it's 7, 8, and 9. Let me check this out, okay? Just give me a second to check one of these things out, okay? Where can I go? Right here? I have to look at something so I can continue on telling you what I was talking about. And what I'm going to be talking about is the thoroughbred horses. Okay, now I used to go to the ponies a lot. There are no more ponies where I live, although they have it online. It ain't much fun online because you ain't in the action. So what it is the 2 and 4, which stands for beta. And if you take the 2 and turn it this way and this way on your dice, you end up creating the 4 corners of the 4. They are alive. Yellow, blue, and red create the black. And inside on the number of the horse, the number 2, 4, 8, and 9 are black. 9 is the birth, okay? 8 and 2 go together for a 10, 10, and 4 and 9 go together, which are actually the 4 corners of the 9 total spaces or digits on your phone. not counting 0 because 0 opens up and becomes 5 and 5. Not only that, there's 3 zeros on the roulette board. So if each 0 was a 5 and 5 and a 5 and a 5 and a 5 and a 5, in one side you have 5, 5, the angel 5 and man's 5. But on the other side, I think the 2 zeros that are in roulette definitely have to do with the male and female god of this world. They both open up, and it's actually the passage. 1 and 9, 3 to 7 both cross the 5. 5 and 5. In the other world, 2 and 8, 4 and 6 create the 5. Those are the side walls. But wait a second. Don't count them at the side walls. Because although the 2 dice might be this way, and the 2 card might be this way, the actual angle of the world is not this way, but this way. Where there's a side down and a side up, in which on a dice, right, on a dice cube, if you hold it on an angle, it'll be 3 sides up, 3 sides down. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikes, you're out. 4 bases on balls, 6 points for a touchdown, 1 point for a convert, and 3 points for the field goal, 613 laws of Moses. And you don't think, or you do think, or you refuse to think, the matrix, my friend, okay, in understanding from my own vision, means numbers. A mix of, a matrix. It's a mixture and tied in all the numbers that you would ever see together. Well, everybody can see it together. 0 to 9, you got all the numbers, whatever you put before and after. The other thing I want to talk about before I go is I just noticed online that somebody put up the pi numbers, but in this situation, he used 8 numbers for pi. Now, 8 numbers are good, 8 and 9. Why? Where's the 9th one? Well, 3 point. That's the 9th and the 10th one. The point is what the matter is all about, the point of the matter. 1, 4 together is a 5. 1 and 5 is a 6. 9 and 2 is a 2. 6 and 5 is a 2. Now, what I'm going to do to pi is multiply all 2-digit numbers by the 3, because it is the part of creation 3 of. So pi is 3.14159265. Okay, and this is what we're going to do. 3 times 14 is 42. 4 plus 2 is 6. So now we have 3 and 6. Creation of the 6 isles. 6 islands. 3 islands connect to 3 islands with the 1 spirit. You get the 6. Center dot is the added attraction. That's your spirit. Then we have 3 times the 15. 1 and 5. 3.1415 is 45. 4 and 5 is 9. So now we have 369. 369 to start off in pi. Isn't that pretty funny? 369 on your phone from north to south are in one row. Marilyn Monroe, one row. You think there was a coincidence? Mara? Anyways, I'm not going to get into that. I already started the Marilyn Monroe thing. Anyways, then we have 3 times 92, which is 276s. Spirit of man and the man of spirit. It's just saying God and his son and God. And then we go 65. 3 times 65 is 195. Now, when we add up all these numbers together, we end up with 36966. Okay? Now, what happens is the first 3, you can now re-add to the second number, which is a 6, making it 9966. So no matter which way you hold it, you have 6699 coming out from pi. And what's missing? Well, obviously, we didn't come into this world with a fixed spirit. The spirit moves. Sometimes we're using fully the 1 spirit, and then sometimes we're using the 2 spirit. But when we use the 2 spirit, we actually use it through our angle, our angel, because the 2 has to be 1010 world, 1010 world in order for it to work. The angle angel is the 1-4. N letter, the 14th letter, and the passage. And man is the 1-5. He is 85, the heaven of 5. It's his passage, it's his number. Man is 6, but he's 5 and 1. Created by 2 and 3. 2 and 3 is 5. When? Well, don't ask me when, because W, E, and N in the alphabet, okay, which is 5, 14, and 23, all stand for the number 5. That's the middle. That's the passage. I didn't do it, and if I did, I didn't do it on purpose. But then how did I get it done? Let it be. There is a matrix. There is a creator. Now, is he trying to create us to be evil, or is he trying to create us to be good? Well, since we all think liberty is a lot better than evil, and there's a lot of us, I guess we've decided to take the side of the God that's good. And the evil God, well, better luck next time, but thank you very much for teaching me. I really do appreciate it. For whatever God that exists, thank you for teaching me. Thank you. Raphael 7286.